Now, friends, just we discuss about the subsumming of taxes under GST. Now, friends, we will talk about why we need GST, why we accepted the GST system in our India. Uh, Now, if you see that before implementation of the GST, we have some tax system. Under such tax system, some taxes were imposed by central government, some taxes imposed by state government, and some taxes were imposed by state as well as central government. Now, in our tax system, central government is called as a union government, and these union government, they they were many taxes they were introduced, and state government also collect the maximum taxes. In our constitutions, article 246A provides right to the union means central government, to collect the taxes. Then state has a right to collect the taxes, and some of the taxes collect by both central as well as union. In article 246A provide the list of the taxes collected by central government, state government, and central as well as state government. First list is called as a union list, second list is called as a state list, and third list is called as a concurrent list. And these particular taxes collected, so many taxes are collected. There are number of taxes imposed by state government, union government also. Now, because of the GST, many taxes were abolished. Now, we will talk today in this particular video what kinds of benefits because of the introduction of the GST that we are going to discuss today in this particular video. Now, need for GST, there are various taxes that have to be paid at every stages and are differently collected by the state and central government. The rates also differ from one state to another state. GST is a uniform the whole nation, and taxes will be divided among the state and central government, which will make it easier to provide services and goods across the country, as no more addition taxes will be imposed. Now, these are general strategy, basic things about need to introduce GST. Now, what are the benefits of the GST that we are going to learn? Why in India there is a need for GST? So, we will discuss because of the imposing the several taxes on goods and services can lead high cost of efficient tax also. So, structure which can be subject to avoidance of the taxes, we need for GST in our Indian taxation system. Now, why it is needed? So, we will add the value at each stage and will set off the rate both at state and at central level. We introducing GST it will increase the efficiency of the taxes, improve the economic growth, and it will bring whole nation to the one national market. This word is very important. We will bring the whole nation to one nation market. We require one tax system. The following are the some points that we can explain about the need for GST that we are going to discuss. Now friends, tax structure will be simple because of the I already explained about the three list: union list, state list, and concur list. Article 246 provides the information about the who has collect the which tax. The union has collect this particular tax, state has collect this particular tax, and both union and state collect the particular tax. And it is, and every state has their own tax system, their own rates. If you see that the Goa, Gujarat, Karnataka, the rates were different, and Maharashtra's rates were different. Whenever we will talk about the petroleum products, so Delhi's petrol, if you want to purchase 1 liter petrol, price is different, and the Mumbai's, if you want to take the petrol, the price rate is different. So it is very complicated tax system, and for that purpose it become easier. So we required the simple tax structure, and number of taxes we have to eliminate, and for that purpose we required GST. So these things you should keep in mind. We have to save our time and money also. Because of the introduction of the tax system, GST, we increased our tax revenue also. Tax revenue of the government also increases because of the GST. Is a benefit. Then competitive pricing, GST will eliminate the all other indirect taxes, and therefore this will effectively reduce the tax amount paid by the consumer. It will boost the exports because of the Indian market will be the competitive in pricing. Then more and more foreign players will try to enter the market, which will result in more number of exporters and benefits to the Indian market. Then friends, it is a tax cascading effects. Tax cascading effects means what? Simple meaning, tax on tax. Because of the introduction of the GST, we eliminate the tax on tax. Sometime what happen, if I want to purchase the goods, I want to pay the tax, and if I want to sell the goods, I want to pay the tax. It means purchase time I will pay the tax, and sale time also I will pay the tax. It means I pay the taxes for same goods two times. It is called as a cascading. It is called as a cascading, and we have to eliminate this cascading effect. We introduce the GST. So I hope you understood what are the benefits and need, what are not a benefit, need for GST. Now friends, we will discuss about the need we discuss. Now we will discuss about the benefits of the GST. Now, as you know that the meaning of the GST, new article 366 subsection 2A of the Indian Constitution define the goods service tax, means a tax on supply of goods or services or both. But except means apwad, taxes on supply of alcoholic liquor for human consumption. One thing you have to keep in mind, alcoholic liquor for human consumption, we will not impose GST. GST is not applicable for alcohol, but other goods and services GST is applicable. GST is a consumption based tax. It is a tax will be payable in the state in which goods or services or both finally consumed. Exports are not taxable because of the place of the consumption is outside India. Imports are taxable because of the place of consumption is in India. The consumption place, if it is in India, GST is applicable. Consumption place is outside India, GST is not applicable. Therefore, GST is called as a consumption based tax. It is tax on supply of goods, it is a tax on supply of services, or both, but it is not a tax on supply of alcoholic liquor for human consumption. So I hope you understood the meaning and definition of the GST. Benefits we will discuss afterwards.